All right. So here are the steps that I took. Put these up here on the screen for you.
Well, that's, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can I just unpack what you just said? Because this
Yeah.
is really, really, really important that folks get the mental shift or yeah, the as you said, the positioning or the change in paradigm in the sale. Basically, what's so important here is if you go to the physician, you go to your doctor, and you're in pain, right? You have some kind of a pain, some sort of an ill.
Yep.
That could be a business ill, right? And you see this physician as a respected person, and you believe that they are competent. When they go to write you a prescription for something, do you second guess that? Maybe some of you, I know I do, but I'm a nurse and an attorney, and I know how doctors operate. But lots of people don't. They just take the prescription to the pharmacy and get it filled and start doing it. And that is the positioning that we want to achieve as information product or information solvers, right? So people with solutions buying through our information, be that a coaching or an ebook or a DVD or whatever. So I just wanted to make sure that you're clear on that.
Yeah, it's so important that you establish authority in the right way, because otherwise you're perceived as a salesman or a saleswoman, and there's nothing wrong with that as a career, but it's a really bad position to come from if you're trying to sell big ticket coaching. So let me walk you through the steps. Now, again, as Daniel Hall said, note-taking time, because here's the model, guys. Number one, I got a sponsor. That gave me access to that list and that credibility. Number two, I got a meeting room at a hotel. Now, for people that are doing the math, you say, well, you spent less than $100 on this promotion. How'd you get a meeting room at a hotel? Well, I didn't pay for the meeting room at the hotel. I'm giving you all this as full disclosure and transparency. And the reason I didn't is the people that own the chain of hotels owed me a little bit of a favor, and I picked up the phone, called in that favor, and I got that room given to me. And for people to say, well, I don't have any favors owed to me by a hotel chain. Well, here's what I've done many times since then, and I've taught people this model, that if you will go out there and involve a hotel as your co-sponsor on the event, and you position it right and go to 3 to 5 hotels, you'll find a hotel or a meeting space with someone willing to host that for you. I guarantee you, it works over and over and over again. So you don't have to have money to go out and rent a room. And if you did, there are a lot of meeting rooms that will hold 40 people, 50 people in your local market that you can get for $100 to $150 every day. Okay? So number three, I produced a marketing piece and got my sponsor to help distribute it. I want to use that word marketing piece very loosely. I've become a much better copywriter and marketer since then, but basically this was a one-page fax that he sent out to his customer base, and we took that same text and put it in an email, and it looked like a memo. The fax that went out looked like a memo, but it basically told them what the workshop was about and gave them some bullets, like you're going to learn how to do this and how to do that, 3 ways to do this, etc. So it was a nice little marketing piece, and he distributed that, and that's where the registrations came from. Number 4, I delivered ultra high value content. And again, here's the deal. If your stuff, like the information you're sharing, sucks, then people aren't going to buy your big ticket coaching. But if you have good stuff that fixes a person's problem, that helps them get from where they are to where they want to be, and you put that out in front of them, there's a very good chance that a percentage of them are going to want to know how to get you to help them go on to the next step in the process. Next, I used what I call my magic 6 questions to coaching to close the deal. And what I mean by that is I have questions when I get on a call with someone to coach them, and the questions get shifted around some from market to market, product to product, coaching program to coaching program, but it's a model. And those 6 questions are designed to move a person from, this sounds really interesting, all the way to, so where do I send my money? All right, that's the reason for those coaching questions, those 6 magic questions. Number 7, I banked $110,000 in new business within 2 weeks of the event. So here's the model, and I use this model over and over again. I will, and there's two ways to do it, but basically you go from either a speech or a webinar or a teleseminar or some sort of an entry point where you're educating them to a strategy session where you meet with them and coach them for 45 minutes to an hour. Different people do different things, but I generally do an hour. And I literally charge $1,000 for an hour of coaching. I've got many, many clients that have wired me money, sent me PayPal money. I really do get paid $1,000 an hour for private coaching. And I don't like to do a lot of private coaching because although $1,000 an hour sounds good, you're still taking time out of your day. And if you could be doing a group coaching program and be making $5,000 an hour, then that actually is less money. So the point is I treat these strategy sessions as if they are $1,000 hours. So when people get on that call with me, even though I'm using that magic 6 questions, I'm giving and giving and giving, and I ask lots and lots of questions. I ask them a lot of the same things that I would ask Daniel as buddies. We got on something, and he said, JP, I'm trying to put this thing together. What do you think? I'd go right into that mode. It's just natural for me. Okay, so from that, though, those strategy sessions that I booked over the 2 weeks following that event, I closed $110,000 in new big ticket coaching business from that.